Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chad abruptly asks if Stephanie is going to introduce him to her friend after interfering with her hug with Everett at the park. Chad brushes aside Everett's reaching hand as she does. How do they know each other, he wonders. After introducing himself as her lover, Everett instantly apologizes. The fact that they are no longer together is still taking some getting accustomed to for him. Chad is informed by Stephanie that Everett is the man from Seattle. When Chad accuses Everett of abandoning Stephanie, the ex-husbands had to clarify that Everett was nearly unconscious. Chad isn't feeling it. After dinner with Wendy, Ava gives Tripp a carry-out lava cake at the bistro. He tells her that everything went really well. Wendy was enamored with it as well, but she had to leave to make contact with Lai. Gil, Tripp's supervisor, joins them and Tripp thanks Ava for the deal. Though they have to run a tight ship, he wishes they could have comped the entire lunch. Harris approaches Wendy in the square about the two of them getting jobs at the Salem Police Department. But she's preoccupied with her phone, fretting that Lai hasn't texted her back. He's not feeling well today. Given that Gil endangered Tripp's life, Ava tells Gil not to talk to her son ever again once he departs. Harris enters as they are arguing over how Ava is using the restaurant as a cover for Clyde's drugs. Is something wrong with this? Ava tells a falsehood, saying she was just becoming interested in food, but she needs to keep in mind that Gil is in charge. Gil leaves after a long exchange of doublespeak. Wendy confronts Tripp in the square, and she accuses Gabby of deceiving Lai. She is concerned about Lai and finds it awful that he is so unhappy. In an attempt to lift his spirits, Tripp believes they may split the lava cake with him. Stefan is shocked to discover Gabby kneeling over Lai's body at the flat with a bloodied knife. He's gone, Gabby exclaims. Stefan queries how this occurred impartially. She didn't say why she was there, but he received her message. According to Gabby, Lai texted her to claim that his stock certificates were phony. If she really wanted the real ones, she had to come talk to him alone there. Stefan informs her that during the shareholders' meeting, the certificates were verified. He misled me, Gabby asks, looking shocked. Stefan attests. Stefan hurried over there after firing EJ during the meeting. Gabby says that's how she discovered him when he asks her why she killed Lai. In a hurry, she tried to help him by taking the knife out of his back. He accepts her, but who stabbed Lai if she wasn't the one? Gabby is rattled and says it's bad luck that she arrived there. Was it not, however? Stefan is curious. After ruling out Lai as a potential conspirator, Gabby concedes that another person might have been involved. Brady, Roman, and Marlena enjoy box cake that Marlena took out of the freezer at home. They were too busy to get anything spectacular for the last-minute nuptials of Eric and Sloane. The recently weds weren't even present for it. Brady tells Marlena how Gabby and Stefan duped him after Roman departs. Marlena is appalled that they obtained Kristen's shares by using Rachel. He infers that they intend to target someone else in order to obtain a majority share. Brady feels bad for their next victim. Everett tells Chad in the park that now that he knows Stephanie is with him, he doesn't want her back. Upon discovering that Everett visited Stephanie the previous evening, Chad gives his girlfriend a chilly smile. That part, you didn't tell me, did you? According to Stephanie, she wasn't attempting to hide anything from him. Just awful timing, that's all. When Chad finds out that Everett is staying in Salem, he starts to change his attitude. Ava tells a skeptic Harris at the bistro that Gil is a pain in the ass but not dangerous. Still, she's kind of glad Harris has her back. Harris explains that he's there because they're both putting their life back on track, so he can finally take her out to dinner. If she's still game, he wants to arrange a date. Ava is unsure. She fears that her work will take up all of her time. She doesn't want him to get harmed by it. According to Harris, this isn't a lifelong commitment. Just dinner and maybe dessert are served. Ava says she'll have dinner tomorrow. Gabby urges they leave the apartment right away, Stefan nods, but Gaby grabs the knife, unsure of what to do with it, before they leave. Trip and Wendy come back. Wendy lets out a scream and runs to Lai's lifeless body. As Wendy lashes out at Gaby for killing her brother, Trip investigates him. Trip shouts, "I'm alive," after noticing a faint pulse. Wendy makes a 911 call. Stephanie glares at a resentful Chad after Everett, who hopes they may all become friends, exits the park. He believes it would be quite awkward for them to be friends. Moreover, it would be similar to what they experienced with Alex, who had a strong desire for her. Stephanie, offended by his attitude, tells him that Everett was unconscious and that they should attempt to be kind to him. The guy who is still in love with her doesn't need to be his friend. Chad yells, even if he has sympathy for him. After Stephanie claims that Everett's belief that she is amazing feels fantastic, they argue again about Chad's unwillingness to be married. Stephanie sobs as she heads home. While Harris is telling Ava about Dimitri and Leo avoiding him and Jada, Gil lurks in the background at the bistro. Harris yelled for someone to stabbing him. Jill warns Ava not to let anything slip with her police partner after he leaves. She tells him she is aware of the score. She's needed to oversee a shipment back out. When Gaby is by herself at the flat, she wants to clean the knife and go, but Stefan believes that doing so will make her appear guilty. She believes that whoever is putting her up has already succeeded in that. Stefan tells her not to worry about anything. He will be able to clean Lee's name because she is still alive. Wendy waits outside the hospital while Trip tends to a writhing Lai. Her brother begs her not to leave him while she comforts him. As he always does with her, she swears to stick by his side. Who did this to him, she wonders? Lee stops dead. Later, while Lai remains lifeless on the hospital bed, Trip tries to comfort a crying Wendy. Harris arrives at the apartment while Stefan is trying to soothe a terrified Gaby. When Stefan realizes that the detective working on this case is the same man who once hypnotized him to death, he stiffens. Harris informs them that Lai did not arrive. However, he recognized his assailant prior to his demise. Before Harris says, "He said it was you," Gaby feels relieved. In order to arrest her for Lai Shin's murder, Harris takes away her shackles. Barris is quite happy that she will be staying longer. When asked what he has enjoyed the most about coming home, he points to the mature viewpoint. Being an adult and a father of 3, he enjoys being older and able to appreciate the work in this manner. When you're younger, you have these idealistic notions of what you want to do and how. I saw my earlier appearance on the show as a teaching opportunity. I'm fully accepting it now as an important aspect of my life. I enjoy working in a high-pressure environment. It's difficult since there is a lot of information to learn and you have to do it all in one take. I believe my acting has improved significantly. I've become more confident because I know the format inside and out. Even while the job can be difficult at times, it's far simpler than working from home while raising 3 children. Working with such amazing people and having such a great plot and character has been almost like a dream come true. It has been genuinely nice to be able to appreciate it without taking it for granted. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.